Where were you when Jacoby Brissett took down Tom Brady and the Buccaneers? Now let me set the scene. This is week 12 of the 2022 season. The Bucs are sitting at 5-5, so they definitely need to start winning some games. The Browns 3-7, not looking great. However, why is this game so significant? It's the last game before Deshaun Watson's 11-game suspension is up, and he will play his first snap as a Cleveland Brown. Regardless of that, though, Jacoby Brissett doesn't seem to care. He comes out with a lot of confidence, firing for this first down on his first pass of the game. Now, this is still during the time where the Browns looked incredible in their first drive and then came out and kind of sucked the rest of the game. We won't worry about that for now. Jacoby Brissett looking to make it 3 for 3 on the day. Absolutely great pass here to DPJ. But then we get to this play, which is still, to this day, one of the craziest plays in Brown's recent memory. It's going to start with the handoff to Hunt, who's going to flip it around to Schwartz. And he turns a corner. He's got green grass ahead of him. But what's even crazier? His lead blocker is Jacoby Brissett. Look at this mean pancake. Get down, young man. Anthony Schwartz, touchdown. Now, like I said, the Browns offense really slows down after that first drive, but there's still some nice plays. Here's going to be a play-action pass here for Jacoby Brissett. And as he sells this rolling out, he does a great job. This man is absolutely lost. Get him a map, please. But that's not even the most impressive part. Watch this pass, and look at this catch. A freaking cartwheel, man. Now, at this point, if you look down at the scoreboard, I'm sure you're noticing a very common theme. We're down to a minute remaining in the game, and the Browns still have 10 points. However, Nick Chubb just set you up in the red zone off a great run. It's time for Jacoby Brissett to get the ball into the end zone. What does he do? It's 3rd and 9. Looking, passing, a screen for Njoku that ultimately gets blown up. So now it's 4th and 10. All hope is pretty much lost, right? The Browns haven't been able to do anything on offense this entire game besides that first drive. But Jacoby Brissett locks in for one play, fires a dart to the end zone, and David Njoku makes one of the greatest catches that we have ever seen. So we go to overtime, where, you guessed it, nobody can seem to score. At this point, both teams have had the ball, so field goal wins it, but Jacoby Brissett, it's now or never, and he is ready. Watch this play and this pass to Amari Cooper. Great job, Coop, for slipping the tackles, getting the extra yards, but great pass there by Brissett. So at this point, the Browns are so close to field goal range, but in the back of their minds, they know Cade York just shanked a 39-yard field goal pretty bad earlier in this one. So Jacoby Brissett takes that into consideration and once again locks in. But his receivers are locked up, if you will. So what does he do? Stay patient until Amari Cooper naturally shakes his defender, finds himself open, and almost scores the touchdown. So then a couple of plays later, 24 seconds left in the game. Who else would you give it to but number 24? Nick Chubb takes the handoff from Jacoby Brissett, runs it in. Touchdown, game, Browns win.